What's the harm in reducing your expenses? Sometimes it feels like loss at first, and that's okay. That's an important situation to feel out and use your own logic to work through it. It's easy to stay on autopilot. And as long as your income covers your expenses, we just keep doing the same thing. I think the challenge of looking at how you can consume and spend less is a challenge of letting go of fear that you may lose something, that you may be missing out. Once I had a family, it became pretty clear that anything that took away energy from the family needed to be evaluated in my life. It needed to be put through a filter to see if it still had a place. Some chapters in life need to be closed so that you can open up a new chapter. For most of my life, I felt like I was just losing out every time things would change. Until I changed and realized I don't have to pay crazy fucking high rent. The real cost of food and water is free. It's a choice to pay for them and live in a dense urban environment. Just like it's a choice to buy your own land and cultivate what you need out of life. You can have freedom in either choice. The question comes down to, why are we doing it? Why are we here? As I've dug in more to a quieter life closer to land, the incredible technology that exists in nature, that you can take waste and turn it into rich soil and grow fruits and vegetables with it, is mind-blowing in many ways. Throughout the pandemic, like many families, we planted seeds. And they took time and patience. And everyone in our family helped cultivate and water them. Some died and some grew. And a few years later, we're starting to bear fruits. It's only the very beginning of a different chapter in our relationship with what we consume. I guess what I'm saying is, don't be afraid to make changes. Don't be afraid to do what others view as taking a step backward. Perhaps that's actually a step forward. It only depends on your view. We control very little in our day-to-day lives. Yet we're part of a much larger system that goes on whether we're here or not. As we've slowed down and listened to the earth, there's a deep sense of peace that comes with that connection. There's plenty of things to read and plenty of ways to get in touch with yourself. I think one of the most important things that's never said is stop reading, stop listening to other people, and give yourself the space to listen to your own intuition.